with the Huey gunship.
What the fuck?
Dude, I was good. Like that was the
That was
heyday of
MLG.
Battlefield 3. I loved it. I was awesome. I was like a Call of Duty player.
Wow. Pulling a 360 ejects.
I was like, I literally would just be sniping PC and NBA.
Ready.
User in
with
your
my,
channel timed out.
Whatever rockets I had. And they had the Chinook helicopter with like a grenade dispenser in the front of it.
Oh, this is really shit.
Dude, we should all get Battlefield Vietnam.
I have it.
Somehow host a server. Goon would
Oh,
love
yeah.
to play that.
There's probably still.
What, didn't they take down all the servers?
No, not for Bad Company.
It's not dedicated. So.
Vietnam,
Yeah,
Vietnam, yeah, you could host your own server, and you can just.
Yeah.
I think whatever, what's it called? Like Punkbuster, they still use. It's broken to hell, but you can just play without it. Hack stuff.
Punkbuster was the worst anti-hacking software ever.
I know, VAC antivirus software is so much better.
Dude, Punkbuster would always have a process on your computer, and it would
I
like
think
corrupt
Punkbuster
itself,
gave
and
you
it wouldn't,
a
like,
virus. I think
it
Punkbuster was a
basically
virus.
gave you cancer. That's what it did.
Company.
Punkbuster gave us
before you
the
get anyone
worst
It triggered
thing
you.
ever. Like
Oh,
even
I had to-
Novalogic had a better system.
I had to fix one of my things.
Novalogic was an amazing company
think,
back in the day. Don't you dare
it's-
insult them.
Pretty amazing what BattleEye has done. It's impressive. Like
User
there
disconnected from your
aren't
channel.
really hacks for Arma 3 because of BattleEye, because BattleEye's done so well. I mean, Arma 3 is really easy to monitor in that sense, but
Probably
BattleEye's done a really good
because
job.
if you can hack an Arma, you can hack a BBS. So they have to like have, a sister
Yeah, that's
anti-cheat software
Company.
that is, kind of the same as for BBS. So that's why, because there's a lot of money involved. That's my theory. I don't know if there's any, truth to that.
Dude, that's so
Sick.
crazy.
It also doesn't have. There's definitely cheats. The thing is, we're in such an isolated community, and
Well,
all
no,
anti,
like-
all
like-
anti-hack.
I-
Wait, there's my.
You see that.
I was gonna say, the way it works is they make it so difficult to actually cheat that players just don't find it worthwhile to cheat.
Fire at will.
Because you can
Battlefield
cheat any
4
system.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's
Yeah, if you're
private
downloading like
hacks out
20
there.
gigs of mods, you're not gonna want to cheat. Just to get like banned.
Because that's such a waste of hard drive space. Just get yourself
But on
fucked in
public
5
servers,
minutes.
there was, scripted all the time.
Wait, Berlin, did you post that picture that was?
Like, have you ever seen Winter and Zargabout?
Close what?
No.
No, I didn't.
Just stop.
Was that on Reddit? Because I just came across it
Yes,
today,
it was.
and I don't look at Reddit.
Fuck it.
Good. The blackouts tomorrow, Morlock, they actually organized.
Blackout.
Oh, good. I'm not even gonna be on the internet tomorrow. I'm gonna be on a flight for
Blackout.
Reddit.
Dude, I don't give
cares?
two shits about Reddit.
Besides,
The
it's
only
not-
blackout that ever affected me was the Wikipedia blackout.
Oh, that I
Company.
felt sad about.
that was the thing.
That was a thing, and people that needed to
Fucking
do their
annoying.
homework, people that needed to do their homework struggled. And they're like, "Oh, you could change this if you donate $1. Information needs to be free
Company with me.
and stuff like that." It's
Guys,
all these like
I
net
don't remember how to
neutrality
use
things.
battle log.
But yeah, like a Wikipedia blackout is the worst.
I don't have any friends. Who am I adding?
Blade protection. Blade
What about me?
Nobody's got time for Reddit.
Dude,
because
how,
Reddit
how
sucks.
did they? How did they?
No, I'm pretty sure the blackout he's referring to is user hosted, not gonna be the subreddit.
Who else am I adding?
Yeah.
Fire at will.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
the best
it's just-
subreddits?
If you're playing
Military
Battlefield, jump
porn.
down to Flight Engineer.
For me, it was Ben Garrison.
User left your channel.
15 entry points. That's what 15.
User left
does anyone
your
want to help me
channel.
run through my mission one last time?
Just upload it. You'll
User in your channel.
Come on, fucking Bizlit.
What?
Jump down, one channel.
Oh.
I'm not playing.
Are you?
Oh,
I don't, well, you said you want me to go to Flight Engineer channel.
Yes.
for some reason he was muted.
Why is you muting everyone, Darkside? You muted me.
I don't know. There's something on my team thing. I don't know what it is.
You want me to?
User
What's
joined
the
your channel.
password?
What's the password again?
Password.
User
F5
left your
to
channel.
the
User
announcing
joined your channel.
Wait, what?
Add 5 to the amount of
Everybody
you should
knows
have.
anatomy of the human body.
That's why I said should have, and not saying.
So
what-
25?
Fire's not falling. Ready.
It's 15.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
Crispy, you like Chainsaw's avatar?
User left
Was
your
it?
channel.
Wow.
Haha.
Great, my face is gonna be on UO forever.
Yes. There's... I'm so like weird about that image. If there's something like
That's
don't
why I
know.
took it.
it triggers me.
Why?
The
Because
only
you
thing-
hate fags?
No,
You're
the
fucking
only thing that's
homophobic.
missing from there is like if you were black, you know, it'd be like that much more of a trigger. Although I'm pretty sure they did have black soldiers,
They did.
but most people,
There's
you
like
know,
10, 20,000.
people don't know that there's black people in the Nazi army.
No, yeah, they were all members of the Free Arabian Legion. You'd be surprised at how diverse even the Nazis got.
Company,
So,
advance.
in all seriousness, no one wants to help.
No, I don't have my game over right now.
I'm too
It was
busy
a
playing
good
Mountain
time.
Blade Commander Battle.
I was gonna play that, but you know, I don't know. Just not gonna play anything right now. Just upload. Worst comes to worst, it'll get replayed, and you can have a good laugh when you read the comments.
What, what's gonna happen? Who's getting reported now?
He's making a joke. Yeah, I'll be gone for a week, so if I upload broken, it won't get fixed for like a week. I thought about maybe bringing something. You're probably not gonna have a computer with armor to edit on. And certainly don't have a portable device with enough usage space for all our mods.
Guys, I just wiped out an entire enemy regiment in Mountain Blade.
I've done that on many occasions. On hard too.
You guys should
Because
get...
the secret to that is you basically have to make it so that you're only fighting one guy at a time. So they're all hunting you down, right? And it's literally like an Asian martial arts film where they're only attacking one guy at a time. You know, because they won't all attack you at the same time if you position it right. So you basically move around, you chop one guy's head off, you know, next guy comes up, you chop his head off, and you just have to dodge the archers and you're good.
Well, I'm not playing native, I'm playing Civil War mod.
How many guys do you have?
User joined your
There's
channel.
like
It's
30 of us
supposed to be
online,
good.
we're playing Commander Battle, so it's like 300
No, I don't
User
have
left
Battlefield
your
soldiers fighting
channel.
each other.
Wait, 30 human players?
User
Why
joined
the
your
fuck
channel.
30 human players, but we're each commanding like
commanding
a
Because
whole
that,
line.
guys.
I didn't want to waste money on Battlefield 4, that's why.
Oh, there's only 20 of us, but
User left
There's
your
like
Is it
channel.
300.
TVT or like bots?
we're playing with bots. We're commanding bots, so essentially everyone.
But are the players on both sides?
Yes.
Okay, so it's basically a TVT commander battle.
Yeah.
And how do you choose your regiment?
You just do it via nation selection.
Can you just select one regiment and there's only one person per slot?
No, you can choose as many. People can go as many slots as they want.
So is everyone on the same team? Because that would be
No.
epic if everyone was on the same team. Because nobody organizes, and it's literally like a fashion show. You know, everyone's wearing different clothing, and like there was this one siege I was playing, and I couldn't like legitimately. Everyone had a different uniform on. It's like it was a party or something. Like if it wasn't for those icons, like if they made an ace mod for like Mountain Blade and they removed those icons above people's heads, you would literally there'd be so much friendly fire.
Well, you can actually disable those icons.
Yeah. Get kicked from the server for team killing. Because I can't tell who's who. Am I sure British?
It's a
If
lot
you're not
easier
British,
in,
I don't know who's who.
in the Civil War mod to tell the difference because it's.
Well, there's only two sides,
Two,
right?
Oh yeah, but they
not a lot
like
of
the
uniforms.
Swabs fire on each other all the time, even when there is.
But don't they have? Isn't there Canadians?
No, there's they recently added foreign intervention though, so that's British, France, British.
I know there's one mod with actual
Prussia.
Canadian like guards or something.
Yeah. For some reason, looks like I'm just gonna run a script to make sure the rain always starts. But other than that, everything seems to work out fine. I'm wondering if I should upload a mission to the review queue now, since it is my first mission. Because they say you might be put in the review queue, but they don't say you have to.
Ready!
What do you think, Darkside?
Dark side, someone we talking to you, boy.
User joined your channel.
Hello, user.
Hello. Dark side.
I think he got too triggered by me, so
The hell did you do, Crispy?
I just was myself.
He was
God
dressed
damn it.
as a Nazi soldier with a rainbow flag.
Doug, shut up, man.
Out of curiosity, is that picture of you?
Yeah, check Chainsaw's profile. You'll
yeah,
see
I know.
why.
Is that you?
That's
me.
Crispy.
He literally stole off my Facebook page.
Company advance.
Yeah, I know. You linked it in chat. Everyone saw it. Make sure that was you.
Fire at will.
Still not half as bad as the one time where you said that you wanted to play as a mission where you play as Germans that executed civilians. The
Company
Einstein grouping or whatever.
I was actually thinking about making a mission where there's a bunch of civilians on a bridge who are trying to flee, basically some terrorists gunning them down, and you're like two patrol cars who move to intercept, try to stop it.
That sounds cool. Wish we had that.
Because you could just have a bunch of civilians, you could make their group leader a blooper that isn't there, and then give them all a move command off to the bridge, and then the
Well,
AI
as long as you
can...
give one of them a command, then it's okay. But if you're just killing like everyone is unarmed, then it's kind of pointless.
Well, the idea is the AI would be distracted by them, and you're like two-man patrol cars
Company
moving to like stop it.
Like I said, as long as someone has a gun that's not, player, then it's okay.
Are you saying on the side that's getting gunned down?
No, I mean like if your objective is to kill all civilians, and
No,
as long
your
as, I
objective
know.
is-
I'm just saying like if
The enemy
your
isn't
objective
the
was to
civilians.
gun them down, yeah, I know. Make a mission where you were to gun down civilians, and at least one of them had a gun, then it'd be okay. But if you're just gunning down people, I know, that don't have guns, that's kind of pointless.
War-
But yeah, as you said,
war crime.
Fire
if,
my
well, it's not the war
Ready.
crime part. I mean, I don't care about committing a war crime in a video game. It's just like when they play a mission where there's no,
Enemy. It's just a slug.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you said, since you're supposed to protect them, then I don't really care that they don't have guns because you still have something.
There was the one mission in the two where you had like a motorized force and you had to go and kill all the civilians and their defenders in the town because there was some turncoats they were hiding.
Yeah, I played that mission.
Oh yeah, I remember that was so fun.
The only thing I didn't like about that mission, and it's not the mission's fault, but the AI like seems to like fucking try to kill people through walls on that specific town.
That was Arma 2 behavior.
That was retarded.
in general.
I remember I got shot through like a fucking concrete wall because the AI just like couldn't see the wall, so he just shot people through the wall. terrible.
Fire 'em by volume.
They-
Ready.
Cast 90 and yet manages not to range. It's my luck.
Company, with me.
Well, vehicle lights aren't as effective as I wish they were, but I do give the players a ridiculous 5 per person grenade launcher, which there's like 8 of. Then another like 17 for them. Then everyone gets a handheld player, but like 2 people, so that's another like 23. And then there's a bunch of extra handheld players, so you have like a total of 80 to 90 players. Yeah. You also do have the fights in your
Company,
base.
advance.
I'm just thinking of ways I can provide some light, but there isn't really.
Yeah.
I do love the big explosion though that I have set in the mission.
Sorry, what was that?
I have a large
Company,
explosion in my
with me.
mission.
Nice. Yeah, remember I had a GPU script where you blow up a cache and it like makes a really big explosion?
Yeah, I
Just things like that.
just have a convoy of vehicles just all blow up at the same time.
Nice.
I could, in theory, delay it so they blow up after instead of all blowing up at once, blow up one after another, but I'll save that as an update.
Yeah.
That's some qualities of life in the mission.
Fire at will. Company, advance.
I managed to get myself surrounded by like 3 regiments, but I'm keeping them all tied down, so they're all being like trapped together.
Company with me. Company with me.
It seems nesting isn't a reliable way to get the end screen to fire properly. I don't know why that is. For some reason I... Hey, Darkseid, you still there?
He hasn't been here
Yeah.
for a while. Oh.
Okay. Any idea why with Nest use? Remember how we fixed man conditions that work by putting red? For some reason, well, if you're in Spectator when it fires, it inconsistently works, and the majority of the time it doesn't.
What do you mean, like the end function call?
The end function call will fire to end the mission, but you won't get Olsen's vanilla screen that shows you the casualties, the assets lost, and the
His
time.
end screen dialog. So, what do you mean by nesting? Do you mean by exit with?
Hold on.
And like the way it's
I'll
structured?
put it in pasting and show you. Remember that? And the end conditions for East Casualties Fire, it works up to the point where it will freeze your movement because the screen's supposed to be there, and it will bring you to the Arma 3 debriefing screen and the mission effectively, but it doesn't show Olsen's end screen where it gives you the quotes, gives you the casualties, assets lost, and the time.
Like the white text?
The black on the white text on black screen, that screen. And I think it may be because I'm using nesting, and I'm not using the command exit with, but it works perfectly fine in single player, but in single player I can't really go into spectator. It only happens while I'm in spectator, the issue I'm talking about.
Yeah, because you have a then else.
I'm worried that may be the issue.
Yeah, you may have to just do exit with or if then, with no else.
Was it possible to use then exit with, else exit with?
I don't know. You have to try. But what you can do is you can try and apply string logic to it, and you can say that, like, you know, if each casualties are greater than 50, then this, right? And then what would be the other one? Like less than 50?
Fire 'em,
Yeah.
But then you can do if each casualty less than 50. So you can do it like instead of an else statement, format into a second if statement.
Use the double and combine. So if each casualty is blank and if, which makes it take longer, but
I would just
or
second if statement for less than 50 and over 50.
oh well.
Because it's part of that
guess I'll
initial
have to do
resistance
that.
casualty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can do that way, like, you know, it's kind of a lot longer. It's different, but try that approach.
Because it didn't work with voices, I thought switching to vanilla spectator might work, but that is missing. So I think it may be nesting that's causing. So I'm gonna try that where I separate each statement.
Company, with me. Company, advance! Fire at will. Ah!
Dark side.
Oh, that's it.
I was section leading for Zeus earlier, and was able to call in a fire mission. That's great.
A fire mission? Who was doing twos?
Lord Fuzzy Wig.
And who was leading the mission? You?
I was.
Nice. So how many guys did you have? Full squad or what?
8.
Not bad.
Yeah.
8 and what, a medic?
It was a Canadian section.
Company, with me.
So a section plus a medic?
No, it was the
mention
J people.
ours?
It was not Earth.
Hmm.
No, it was an Altus.
Oh god. I hate Altus.
I kind of prefer Altus when it comes to co-op, but True North when it comes to TVTs.
I don't know, I just don't get good performance in Altus. Like, I sometimes do, but I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where I need to have all my settings on high in order to, like, take advantage of Altus and what it has to offer. On low settings, like, the Altus is terrible.
Yeah.
You know, and everything's just all weird. But, you know, it's a decent map. But for Canadians, I don't know, I like Chernarus. It feels more Canadian.
Maybe.
Really, because I'm from California, and Altus is like California, but I don't like it one bit. That's because I hate my state. It's so fucking dry.
At least you don't have a bunch of forest fires.
Company, advance!
Wish we had forest.
Fire!
The state of Minnesota is literally complaining. They're like, Saskatchewan's on fire. Pollution. Pollution warnings for like forest fires? Only in the 21st century.
Follow me, boys!
Guess who's leading the Native American Regiment?
What's that?
I'm leading the Native American Regiment.
Is your name Tecumseh?
No. I'm playing Civil War mod, leading a Native, the Cherokee Braves.
My god, Josh, you're actually playing as Native Americans. Would have thought that you would be the opposite.
Hell no.
The people that kill them.
No, everyone loves the natives.
Really?
Yeah, they do. Everyone
Yeah.
loves the natives. Because literally, you know, not South Americans, I mean within the Great Lakes, everyone loves the natives. They're really convenient, and they're basically guns for hire. They're like mercenaries. Easy to manipulate, easy to trick, and they're really good at doing recce and like scouting. You know, finding a white man in the forest. And, yeah, and then basically because of America's independence, the natives suffer the most because America just slaughtered them after.
America's solution to everything is to slaughter people.
Pretty much.
Follow me, boys!
Seriously though, like Native Americans are like one of like 2 or 3 oppressed minorities I actually feel sorry for.
Wait, you actually have feelings, Josh?
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
God.
because he has feelings. Well,
The other group
pretty
would
sure
be the
that-
Japanese.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing: is that black people had it worse because it was systematic, and it was like they were literally.
I don't know.
brought over on
Africa
ships.
seems pretty well populated today.
No,
as
no,
opposed
but
to
I
the
mean,
Americans.
back in the day, it was literally engineered, whereas they were manipulated and coerced, but they had a land, they had tribes. You know, they're able to fight back. Although most of them were taken up by disease, you know, but that's just evolution. You know, that's Darwinism right there. But yeah, the black people were just brought over on
Follow
slave
me,
ships
boys!
and used as a commodity.
As opposed to the natives who were systematically wiped out.
Well,
I don't know.
black people were wiped out as well in Africa if they didn't, you know, listen. Look at Liberia. That's basically America in Africa. You know what I mean? That's basically
shit.
African, the United States of Africa. Right
That
there.
that'd be America if it was
It is
fully
America.
dominated by black
Literally, it
people.
was the founding fathers essentially made Liberia. They have a constitution. Their flag looks like the U.S. It's basically everything America.
It's
You know,
literally
it's an
literally
African spin-off.
former
of America.
slaves
That's
and
what it is.
enslaving their fellow
Yeah, it's
Africans.
basically a slave port.
Darcy?
Yeah.
I have a question. What's Excalibur HE? Do you know?
It's a inertial guided GPS round. It's
Okay,
an
so-
unconventional ammunition.
So is that like, would that be like for a precision strike? If you're trying to hit a vehicle?
Not for hitting a vehicle, but for precision strike. It's basically, say there's a mosque across the street from where you want to hit.
Yep.
And there's an HVT in there, you want to hit that mosque and minimize collateral damage with a high accuracy and low CEP, you would use a Excalibur round,
Okay.
which is GPS HE.
Fire at will!
And it's another target by satellites, and it can correct itself in flight.
That's
They're pretty expensive.
Yeah, because I have a Paladin with
GPS HE,
yeah. I have 12 rounds, but I guess I have to use it wisely.
For what? Combat mission?
Combat mission.
I don't know. I would just identify strong points. The enemy, like I'm guessing you have conventional munitions, right?
Yeah, I have 117, 155 millimeter HE.
Yeah. Then I would use those GPS HE rounds in depth to targets that are valuable, I guess.
Yeah, I usually end up using them like on vehicles.
Yeah, if there's a stationary vehicle and it's been, you know, dug in, it's not going anywhere. Sure, you can call that. And they even have DPSEM as well.
Are airburst rounds taking out people in buildings at all?
What are all
'Cause they
these
have
fancy
overhead
weapons
protection.
you're talking about? I'm just using the simple musket.
Yeah, it takes 30 seconds to reload.
What are you like the Aboriginal
Don't get your
version
powder
of
wet.
modern day human?
Crispy's handled a musket. He knows all the drills.
Yep.
I much prefer doing a tactical reload.
It's an eloquent weapon from a more civilized time.
That's what people say about swords. I don't get it.
Civilized? Dude, you don't
Dude,
think
dude, that, you
in
didn't. Dude, the
1800s,
Star Wars reference
they
totally
still
went
chop
over your
people's
head.
heads off. They chop people's heads off.
Dude, the Star Wars reference right over your head.
I didn't get it.
Fucking, what Obi-Wan Kenobi said to,
Luke, when he first showed him
Luke
Anakin's lightsaber.
And General Grievous when he's like, "Oh, so uncivilized." Not really. I'll say the difference between shooting someone in the heart and stabbing someone in the chest with a lightsaber. Same thing.
Well,
Either way,
like
you're
it's
gonna die.
like yeah, you're dead either way, but it's definitely more eloquent. I mean, which would you rather die by, a lightsaber or a blaster?
Well, you're gonna die either way, so it doesn't really matter. It's about which one's more painful.
Well, I imagine you get shot with a blaster and you bleed out, as opposed to a lightsaber and you get your head
If you get
chopped off.
if you get your leg chopped off by a lightsaber, it's gonna be equivalent to getting your leg blown off by a fucking laser. Blaster pistol. Or even like in realistic terms, like in your leg chopped off by a sword or a katana or something like that, then getting your leg blown off by a fucking M2 machine gun. I mean, same thing.
Unless you're Darth Vader, they set you on fire on top
I don't know.
of that.
Well, it all depends. Lasers are pretty clean when they cut, whereas a bullet has, you know, a temporal wound and a permanent wound cavity, and
I guess.
there's a lot more tissue damage. Although a laser would have thermal burns and, you know, stuff like that.
It would also go right through you
'Cause
on
it would,
like
be,
a
it would have
bullet.
to be hot, right? To go
Well, actually, I guess the
cut
only
through you.
difference would be that if you get shot by like a blaster pistol, if they were to be real, that I guess because of all the heat, you wouldn't bleed. You wouldn't bleed out because they would stop the bleeding, maybe.
Except you still bleed from burns quite often.
Well, I guess so, but
Well, we all know what a HP disc command does, as somebody said. We've all seen the video. Where the
Yeah.
guy exploded.
Oh yeah, that
It's
was
the best
awesome.
video on YouTube. It's terrible, but I love it. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
comical to watch. It's really
Oh,
I
educational.
know, right?
I don't
Like,
know. I
it's
like
pretty-
it. It's so derpy because like that reminds you of the North Koreans using like anti-aircraft guns to execute them.
They actually
I mean,
do
like,
that.
it's
I
pretty
think that's
derpy,
bullshit.
but to say it's the best video on YouTube,
It is
just like, you
bullshit.
know, the fact that
No, it's. Let me rephrase that. It's the best, like one of those best Syrian videos or ISIS videos, like the lively ones. Because usually YouTube doesn't have that stuff, right? It's usually lively.
I mean,
No,
like,
Lively
that's how,
takes it
like,
down
a
now.
Syrian
You
soldier
have to go on,
get
like,
killed
Rogue
or
War.
something like that. If like you see like a Syrian soldier get killed or like an ISIS member get killed or an American military member get killed, it's a little bit different than that person might have been like innocent, you know. They just got
Well, no, I get that, but I wasn't really like, in the situation. I was just attesting to, you know, the death by dish, not just the person doing it. You know, those are relevant. You know, I'm not injecting myself and trying to, you know, sensationalize it.
Firing by ball.
It's just the fact that that's like you never see a video like that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Someone actually gets taken out by a dish gun. Like people always, you know, we play Arma and we, you know, use these weapons, but people don't really know what they can do.
How they
Although
tear
I'm
apart the
pretty sure
human
those are
body.
AP rounds. Well, yeah, but that was just excessive what they did.
just a little bit excessive.
Pretty, yeah, like that was just for shock value. And the guy probably was an innocent civilian that they just, you know, rounded up. So they need guns.
Hey, Darcy, mind taking a look of my update and conditions now?
Hold on. That's a lot of statements.
Well, I turned what was
I didn't mean it this way, but this is a different approach. This looks fine. But I don't know how well and conditions work, like different arguments. Like I know they work, but you were saying there's an issue with the end screen.
The end screen,
But
I
maybe
think,
you
was
do need an
because
extra
the then.
width. You probably
That-
do need an extra width because
That, or I might have to go into the core files and define then. But that would
because
be weird.
once the conditions are met, you want them to exit out of the script because this is a script running in a loop, right? So if you just do then, it's going to execute the code within that code block, and then it's going to continue to read the rest of the script, get to the sleep, and then reiterate and do another cycle, right at the top, and do the calcium checks and everything. So that may be messing it up. So you probably do need an exit width. And you can ask Olsen about it. He'll probably tell you the same thing, that you have to have an exit width for one of these core functions of the framework, you know, which is and conditions. So the way you structure this seems like it'll probably work.
Well, remember when I did mention, I said I didn't want to switch to then from exit width because like I feel like exit width is kind of required here.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm thinking as well. And it looks like sloppy because you just written a bunch of statements. It doesn't matter. It's fine as long as it works. You know, and you can understand it, and it's not going to cause any bugs or anything. Then it's good. I was actually going to say, like, you know, you have your resistance casualty. Leave that as one giant if statement, and then have the two if statements within that with an exit width. So you can have an initial if statement and then have an exit width within that if statement in the second if statement. If you know what I mean.
No, I don't really.
If you were listening.
I heard, but
So what I
it
was
kind
saying
of went
about
over
the
my
if
head.
statement. I know. No, it
Especially
looks
since I'm
good.
just-
It looks good.
Especially since I'm trying to kill a bunch of AI to check if it works.
It's refreshing to see someone testing the mission. Oh, Darkside, did you ever see that video I linked in chat last night?
Probably not. What was it?
The Alex Jones one?
No, I didn't. Was it a rant?
No, it's a 14-second video, just need to watch it. Or 13 seconds.
What, you making fun of him again? The only person
No,
on
it's
the
just a really funny video.
Hey, you guys ever... Hey,
Darkside, just watch it, it's 13 seconds.
Alright, hold up.
It's only 13 seconds?
Yeah, 13 seconds, just watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Hold on.
I refuse to go along with this, and I'd see through all of your lies, Barack Obama, you wicked, wicked devil!
Okay, yeah, it seems like it works. I actually had to fix some syntax errors when I did that because of how many goddamn parentheses I used to do it that
That
way.
is funny.
I'm a fan of Alex
Okay.
Jones, but that was, it was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Can I get someone needs to volunteer and tell me how many parentheses I put in that second pasty?
How about this? No
It
one
was
wants to
actually
count.
syntax errors where I had to fix some of the parentheses because there was just so many.
He calls Barack Obama a wicked, wicked devil on Twitter. I've seen through all your lies, Barack Obama.
Obama is a lying sack of shit. I don't think he's the devil. The devil has standards.
Yellow enables Alex Jones to gain the power of Super Saiyan, but will it be enough to combat Obama and his evil henchmen? Stay tuned.
That sounds like a... It would be a Japanese anime show somewhere.
I also need a count of how many times I've shut down the server to upload my mission.
Probably a lot.
Yeah. Guess we have to tell Star Fox before I leave about that issue.
User joined your channel.
So, does anyone want to help me test it real quick? Well, actually, no, I don't need help. I just literally need to kill myself.
Yeah,
Oh.
you should kill
You
yourself.
still haven't found anyone to test it for you?
Well, now I'm literally at the point where
boycotting
I'm putting it on the server, I'm
Kill with
killing
fire.
myself, and then I'm...
Dude, you know what?
Kill
you
Call
know
of
how
Duty
to
with
do unit
fire.
testing? You put a test unit in your mission and make him Zeus, and you can do all the testing you want. That's how I tested my mission. Zeus is
I
actually
know,
a
I
really
know,
good tool.
but Darkseid, I'm literally at the point where I'm killing myself over and over because that's all I need to do. Because it's only the end conditions that are weird.
What's the mission about again?
It's a defense mission.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of those.
Why?
Because they're... Yeah, I just don't like them because you just sit around and let the enemy come.
That's generally what a defensive's like.
Yeah, that's I just don't like the concept of it.
Well, that's
Not my type of mission.
There's plenty of maneuver room that I give the players. Like, there's a bunch of hills you can go
What would
occupy.
Well, I mean, that's maybe
no,
if there's
get
a...
off.
Yeah, like, I like offensive missions where I have to actually...
Maneuver
places.
warfare is American warfare.
Yeah.
There's
If it
plenty
was,
of places to maneuver, and I've actually had it set up to where if you do maneuver, it's quite rewarding because you can intercept the enemy's movement. But if you camp in your base, you get completely surrounded quite easily. Because the AI is not going to just sit there and say, we're going to attack from one side. They literally walk completely around you to flank you. But you can see them during their movement, and you can shoot them, more importantly.
Just as long as they don't attack you in your rear.
Yeah, they don't. They attack from the only entrances from the west, the only entrances
Rear
from the
attacks are
north,
just annoying.
and then they attack from the northwest, northeast, and north. They kind of is wrong. They don't attack from the south though.
I want to make a mission, a TVT mission. That's kind of like the attack that Captain Winters did during, I guess, Lieutenant at the time. Did during D-Day. So, like, he attacked German 88 from behind. I want to see how people would respond to that.
Okay.
Well, Operation Pegasus?
Maybe? I don't know.
It'd be cool if someone did a modern version of that.
Yeah.
Drop them by helicopter, capture the bridge.
Well, there is a
Well, they would
mission
have already
that
been
got
on the
moved
gun
to
by then.
Broken that was your insurgent wants to stop them from falling back. And it got moved to Broken. I guess the mission player moved it, because I made a comment, but I didn't tell the mission player.
Was it co-op?
It was a co-op, yeah. It was a co-op 23.
Yeah, I played that yesterday.
Yeah, I was doing it, I was like, and it had a hind that comes with the beginning, and a hind with the power, and that's basically what I said. I was like, yeah, one stinger versus hind wins. And then you lose the mission. Also, the AI dismounts literally in front of you. Maybe you want to not do that. But I basically just gave suggested comments. I didn't report it. It's a completely plausible mission. It's just ridiculous. It gets knocked out for that player count. Okay, yeah, that Darkseid, that fixed it. So, more time through where I edit everything real quick and test it before I visit. So I'm just gonna upload the file. I've tested it so much myself.
Is there a counterattack in it? Or is it just a defense?
It's a defense, but as I said, it's on Polterghost, so it has a bunch. It's in place with a bunch of rolling hills. So if you actually maneuver the counter attack, you'll be more effective than if you just sit in your base. is very much designed to kill you if you sit in your base and that's all you do. Because the enemy attempt to flank you, they attempt to suppress you heavily. While if you maneuver...
What's the infantry?
It's infantry with a BTR. So you do, and 4-year-olds. So you do have the ability to maneuver quite quickly.
BTR 80?
BTR 70 and 4-year-olds. As well as a repair and a fuel truck.
Okay. I'm gonna say BTR 80. Fucking wreck everything.
Get good or get wrecked.
Yeah, I remember this one mission where they had BTR 80s, and since it's so rarely missions, we thought that it was like a Mark 19 or AGS firing at us, but no, it was this fucking BTR 80 just rolling around.
You mean BTR 80A?
Yeah. Shoots like 40
there is a
mics.
BTR 80. BTR 80A has an autocannon turret instead. Yeah, I plan this. The first iteration of this mission is going to be very simple: infantry plus a BTR 70 against some poorly armed insurgents, and then I plan to make a second iteration with the base even more reinforced, the ability to place your own entrenchments, and better and more infantry, as well as better vehicles like a couple BMPs and a couple BTR 80s.
You know, we should make a mission called 20 Good Men.
Spaghetti, look at that random Justin Bieber. Alex Show. Just watch that, man.
Hold up.
Magellan!
I'm gonna get something real quick.
Fire
and I'll
wheel!
do it.
Just
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
get popcorn.
Comedy gold.
Company, advance.
Yeah, listen. He gets his sword throat.
Oh, I love this
Look,
rant.
when you realize how fake it all is, the football, the basketball, the Lady Gaga, the Justin Bieber, you know, it gives you these carbon tax messages. They tell your kids they got to love Justin Bieber, and then Bieber says, hand in your guns, pass the Cybersecurity Act, and you know, the police state's good, and then your children are turned into mindless vassals.
Yeah.
They look up to some twit instead of looking up to Thomas Jefferson or looking up to Nikola Tesla or looking up to Magellan. I mean, kids, Magellan's a lot cooler than Justin Bieber. He circumnavigated with one ship the entire planet. He was killed by wild natives before they got back to Portugal. And when they got back, there was only like 11 people alive of the 200 and something crew, and the entire ship was rotting down to the water line. That's destiny. That's will. That's striving. That's being a trailblazer and explorer. Going into space. Mathematics, quantum mechanics, the secrets of the universe. It's all there. Life is fiery with its beauty. It's incredible detail. Tuning into it. They want to shatter your mind talking about Justin Bieber. It's pure evil. They're taking your intellect and your soul and giving you Michael Jordan and Bieber. Unlock your human potential. Defeat the globalists who want to shatter your mind. Your doorways to perception. I want to see you truly live. I want to see you truly be who you are. I don't want my progeny who's coming, my unborn grandchildren and great-grandchildren, to live in this nightmare system these control freaks have created, where these wicked globalists are so threatened by human potential, they poison the water, the vaccines, the food, to turn us into a bunch of slugs, a bunch of lobotomize sloths so they can control us. It is a crime. It is the most jealous, envious, greedy, hateful, sickening thing the New World Order does, and that's why I am so pleased to be committed in the fight against them. That's why I don't care about my own life, except I want to continue to live to fight them. That's why I don't have fear. I only have fear of myself and my flesh and not being up to the challenge.
But I like to see him.
And I ask you to look in the mirror and ask yourselves, what are you doing in this time of great challenge? What are you doing to unlock minds? Once you unlock a mind, once you unlock somebody, then they can unlock their soul. We can't unlock a soul. Only God can do that. But we can unlock minds. And once the mind is unlocked, once the intellect is turned on, then comes the discernment. Then comes the awakening of the soul. Then comes true enlightenment and empowerment. So the globalists seek to make you a bunch of jealous, stunted, weak, backstabbing, gibbering demons. All of us have the lower elements and the higher. We must strive for the higher. Stay with us!
It's very funny that I was bayoneting US soldiers to death while listening to this. It's like incredibly funny.
Company advance!
You guys still there?
Yeah.
I think it's my favorite Alex Jones video ever.
It's good, man. The first half's good.
Finished watching the video and I have no words.
Apart from that, it's great.
It's hilarious.
Personally, I'd rather not be dead like Magellan, but man, it's just me.
It's like a rotting ship back to Portugal with 11 crew members.
Justin Bieber is famous. Therefore, the government is trying to manipulate you. Fucking.
The government is, but I don't think Justin Bieber's a part of that.
No, I think Justin Bieber was doing a few PSAs, and that's why he's ranting.
Justin Bieber isn't a fucking American citizen. He can't even vote.
I know, that's why it's really ironic.
Yeah.
That he'd be like speaking, although he is I think he's a permanent resident.
Permanent resident doesn't mean jack shit.
He owns a home.
I'm pretty sure they tried to deport him.
Yeah, they did. You know,
yeah, there was a.
But he owns a home in Atlanta, so he has some.
Atlanta?
Sort of,
Seriously?
Yeah.
He didn't seem like much of a southern boy to me.
A fan actually broke into his house.
That's retarded.
It was like in his bed or something. But he has a. Well, his family lives in Canada, so he has, he visits his family in Ontario, but then he has his own house in Atlanta. So I don't know why anyone would buy a house in Atlanta as opposed to
it's
California.
Cheap property compared to California.
Yeah, I guess, and the music scenes, there's a.
Also, it's like big rap scene in the South, so yeah.
Yeah.
Fire at will.
But 50 Cent's home is in Massachusetts or Connecticut, I think. That's one of the two.
He's from Connecticut.
What's that?
Well, like Kanye West is from Atlanta, so.
Is he? I thought he was from Chicago. But 50 Cent's from New York. He moved out of New York. I think he lives in Connecticut.
Firing by volley. Ready. Firing by volley. Ready.
Magellan, The Secrets of the Universe. Some good work.
Holy fuck, my whole regiment just got wiped out. defending against like 2 Union regiments.
I need to get my soundboard up and running, and then relive my glory days of Alex Jones. Ace Spaghetti. My Kingslayer and Alex Jones soundboard.
Dark side, look at that.
I want to shatter your mind. Talking about Justin Bieber. Oh wow, that's pretty good. I like that. Those are the Indians?
Yeah.
Oh, they actually have like swords and sidearms.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm playing as right now. It's so fun.
Nice. That looks good. So that's the Confederates?
Yeah.
What is it? The Confederates against the Union?
Yeah. It's set in the Western front, the Western theater, so it's mostly like Cherokee Indians and Texans, rather than like Virginians, Georgians, and Carolinians and all that. It's a pretty damn good mod.
Charlie Sheen was actually on Alex Jones, so.
Of course he was.
Who?
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
You know,
Because he's always been like anti-government.
He's always had a brain.
He's like, he's always had a brain. He's actually highly intelligent. To see him speak.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know it for
He
like
just
a
acts like
second.
a dumbass for TV.
Well, no, he just acts like a celebrity, right? It just. Everyone thinks celebrities are dumb. So.
Some are, some aren't.
Piers Morgan, if they try to take away our guns, 1776 will commence again.
Paris Hilton is an idiot. If you look at Matt Damon, he's, you know, his mother actually was a school teacher.
How he wound up a celebrity then?
No idea, but his mother actually, even when he got famous, his mother was still working. Like actually being a school teacher, when he, you know, he could have retired her.
He probably wanted to keep all his money
There's
for
actually,
himself.
there's like a scene where he's at like some, whatever, fundraiser or whatever, and he just goes on a rant to a reporter. There's like some liberal, you know, troll reporter, and he just goes on to a rant about like why teachers should be paid more and, you know, stuff like that. For basically bringing up the new generation. Let me see if I can find that.
So we should find that Piers Morgan Alex Jones debate again. Look, I don't agree with Piers Morgan, but Alex Jones could have done that a little better.
I don't know, listen to Blum Gaming.
What's that, Chris?
Took him to task. Watch this.
In acting, there isn't job security, right? There's an incentive to work hard and be a better actor because you want to have a job. So why isn't it like that for teachers?
You think job insecurity is what makes me work hard?
See, right there, she just messed up. She just messed with Matt Damon. Not a good idea. And now she's about to get a well-reasoned, highly intellectual smackdown, a smackdown, if you will. Granted, it isn't as explodey as The Bourne Identity, but I have to say, it is still awfully thrilling to watch.
God damn, Emerson Cooper's fucking annoying.
To work harder, but if there's job security,
it's not an incentive. That's
oh no, I don't have any problems.
It's MBA style thinking, right? It's the problem with ed policy right now.
Also, he acts like him being a faggot is the most important thing ever.
Problems that are much more complex than that.
Snap.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
He just said intrinsically
What's
paternalistic
the,
view. I think Matt Damon just proved once and for all that his brain is a whole lot more Goodwill Hunting than it is Team America.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Okay, yes, Trey Parker and Matt Stone messed with Matt Damon over and over again. This reporter, we're talking about not so much, and Matt isn't quite done making his point.
A teacher wants to teach. Take a salary and really long hours and do that job.
She messed with Matt Damon, and she is facing the dragon. Now, people can debate all policy. That's the cool way to say education policy, which I just learned from Matt Damon. But good teachers are highly dedicated and should be compensated appropriately. Stand by, though. Stand by. A cameraman is about to mess with Matt Damon.
10% of teachers are number. I don't know. 10% people are 80%. Maybe could think of something else.
Well, okay, but I mean, maybe you're cameraman.
Oh! Matt Damon doesn't need special effects or stunt doubles or even hair to go all action adventure on someone. His words are his nunchucks. By the way, don't mess with
Maybe you're just a shit camera
man. Say that again.
10% of teachers are bad.
where'd you get that number?
Go, Matt Damon's mom. I love how she just jumped in there. Where'd you get that number? I bet she's a great teacher, a great mom, and really proud of her son. He's an Oscar-winning screenwriter, a really good actor, and he has great taste in the ladies.
I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon.
I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon.
I know it's old, but I still think it's funny. All right, so let's bring it on home Damon style. Unless you're Sarah Silverman or Trey Parker or Matt Stone, a word to the wise. Don't mess with Matt Damon. And if you do, you'll end up smatted down and on the ridiculous. We'll be right back.
I don't like Sarah Silverman. Now I like her even less.
What's that? What?
Like, I didn't like Sarah Silverman before. I like her even less now. She's like so freaking annoying. Did you know?
Oh, my mission is now under the new /update tab.
Follow me, boys.
Anyone else feel like celebrities' opinions are overrated?
What, like Leonardo DiCaprio, like trying to like poke his nose around the north in Canada?
I don't know, I guess.
Or like Bono, like trying to like meet up with Stephen Harper. You know, celebrities that take on these causes and they think that, you know, they can
I know Bono is probably a really nice guy, but he always seems like kind of an ass. You ever watch that South Park episode where Bono is literally a piece of shit? No matter how nice he tries to be. Man, that was a great episode. You ever seen Bono's daughter though? She's hot.
Quentin Tarantino's so awkward during interviews, but he's awesome at the same time.
Yeah. Tarantino movies have kind of lost their luster to me, because they're always the same damn thing over and over again.
No, but you know, it's just how it is. Company, they have a signature, so it makes them, you know, unique.
Yeah, oh my god, it's loaded with violence. It's like all of American culture put together.
Dude, listen to him. Like, this woman is just trying to, like, push her agenda. And listen to Quentin. He's literally going off at her.
I was just watching that, too.
Just watch it. It's actually good. Like, he's making a point. You know, he's defending his film. Because she's trying to, like, you know, this whole agenda and put him down.
That really is less than defending his point, though. I hate interviews like that. It's like, fucking the interviewer says like, the interviewer makes their point, and then it's like, okay, I made my point now.
Well, it's not even because they're not trying to do an interview. They're literally trying to push their agenda.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, to get people on there. That's the only reason they get those people on there is so that people and then listen to what they have to say.
And then the moment they try to speak back, they get
they cut them off. That's why I really love Piers Morgan and Alex Jones, because Alex Jones literally hijacked the interview. You know, well, it was an interview for him to, you know, speak. Piers Morgan was doing it in the typical tactic of talking over him, like Nancy Grace, right? So he hijacked it. He would just literally yelled and screamed. So that's why I think it's awesome, that interview. There's so many wins in that interview.
Yeah.
For Alex Jones, like, you can hate Alex Jones or what he represents, but that was a win. You know, people think he's like, what he represents, which is an underground movement, you know, a small movement, and he's now on mainstream television. That's a victory. Think of Alex Jones as, you know, a rebel, as like, you know, somebody that's just there and everyone's on mainstream.
But to be honest, I prefer Jesse Ventura over Alex Jones.
Yeah,
Ventura's awesome.
Ventura is good.
Ventura sued the shit out of Chris Kyle and won.
But the thing is, Jesse Ventura is old, right? He was in politics. He had that, like, you know, that more light, professional way of, you know, just talking. But Alex Jones is more like, you know, you're rough and tough American. You know, we're just screaming and yelling, just.
Future live Barack Obama.
Literally go. Well, that's on the show, but on CNN, like, he destroyed Piers Morgan.
It definitely acts different when he's on his TV shows than when he's on interviews. On interviews, he's definitely a little bit more relaxed, and then when he's on his show, then he'll let you shoot.
Yeah, because that's just because people like it, you know. People that like it, so he delivers. Like I got a lot of respect for Alex Jones when Piers Morgan asked him, and he didn't go on a rant. He didn't go on a rant. Blah blah blah. He was very.
Steel beam, still melt, Jeff Field.
No, he was very careful how he answered that question. You know,
that's because that's a very controversial question.
It is, and it could have alienated him. And Piers Morgan was using that tactic. So Alex Jones was smart, and he's very skilled in how he answered that question, and that's why he got a lot of support and a lot of ratings. You know, because if he just said, "Oh yeah, whatever," a lot of people that supported Bush, would not listen, and they just, stopped listening to him at that point. So he was actually very smart in that interview.
Whoever made that video with the Subaru saying it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh man, Chainsaw will hate this. There's a guy playing on the server right now called Fuck New Zealand.
What?
There's a guy.
Dude, I can't believe this female interviewer is going on about saying, "Oh yeah, if you walk down the street in real life and kids attack you."
That's a strawman argument right there.
Yeah.
Best interview ever.
Wait, what kind of interview was this? Is this
Quentin Tarantino defending Kill Bill. He's literally getting
But why was the lady asking him about being killed by a wife and kids or something like that?
No, 2 kids.
Hey, you ever seen that
Dude,
video?
it's hilarious. So he's like, I don't think she's basically destroying and putting down his film, and he's like, you know what? I don't think I made the film for you. Because he's pulling all these arguments, trying to, get people to not watch the film.
Have you ever seen that video of what's his face, the guy from Duck Hunters or what the fuck it's called, giving that really lurid description of a atheist family being raped and murdered and shit like that? Hold up, let me pull it up.
What?
They brought a movie critic onto a night
watch it.
news thing. Literally, and they brought
Bill
him
Robertson
on.
of Duck
He destroyed her,
Dynasty.
man.
The leader of Bob Jones University.
You're the one that says there's no...
Guys, watch that.
Oh, obviously it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Every time I watch it, I'm like, first off, no two thugs are ever breaking into my house like that, because I own a gun, I'm gonna fucking kill them. Long before they touch my daughters. Or my wife. So first off, you're assuming that I don't own a gun, and that I wouldn't be prepared to use it on a scumbag. And then you're assuming, like, my disbelief or belief in God is going to stop them or make them do whatever they're gonna do. Lastly, it fucking implies that, you know, religious people have not committed horrific crimes as well. And still
No, they're exempt. They're pardoned, you know.
Yeah.
Catholic Church is pardoned.
Company, advance. Company, with me. Company, advance! Company, advance! Firing my ball, ready!
You guys still there?
Mm-hmm.
Feels weird we suddenly stopped talking.
Meh.
Long live the Union! Company with me. Follow me, boys! Company, advance.